Hello, everybody. I am the co-founder and CEO of Ebuzzing. We are an ad tech company focusing on video advertising. Our expertise is in the creation of new channels and new formats to distribute video ads within social media and media. We are more than 200 people on board in the company with more than 60 developers. So it's a technology-heavy business. You will understand why. And we are present in all European countries with teams in all major cities, as well as in the US, and very soon in Asia. So what is the opportunity for video advertising? It's a big one. What we are seeing now is the beginning of the migration of TV budgets towards online. This is just the beginning. Online advertising represents today something like 3% of the total TV budgets, which are a global market of more than 200 billion. This is just the beginning because this is new. 3 years ago, you could hardly watch a video in good conditions of comfort on the internet because the bandwidth was not there. But things have radically changed. Now the consumption of video on the internet is going like hell, and obviously advertising budgets are following. But the industry reaction, the first industry reaction, has been to replicate the TV model. The industry has invented the pre-roll. What is pre-roll? It is the same thing we have on television. You are forced to watch an ad before accessing the content you want to watch. You don't have choice. This is a passive form of advertising. There is no engagement at all. So we believe the internet can do much better than that, and we are focusing in creating channels and formats which will really allow to create more user engagement. Yeah, this slide is also here to tell you that pre-roll is not reaching everybody on the internet, but only half of the users. If you put together TV catch-up sites, YouTube, etc., they are reaching only 50% of the internet users. So if, as a brand, you want to reach 100% of the users, you have to reach them through media and social media. This is where we are focusing. We believe that the major opportunity that the brands have with the internet, with the video formats, is really to create engagement. So how do you create engagement? The first thing to do is that the first thing to understand is that engagement is directly a consequence of the quality of the creative, obviously. And you can measure the quality of the creative. With this tool, we are able to track user reactions to the video ad. How do we do that? We hire a sample of users, a few thousand people on the internet, who agree to watch the ad in a pre-test phase. We record their face using their camera on their computer. And thanks to this tool, which we have built with MIT researchers, we are able to analyze their facial expressions to know whether they pay attention to the ad, they don't, they smile, they are disgusted, they look elsewhere, whatever. And we give back to the brand a timeline with this analysis of the user emotion, which is extremely interesting when they have to make some choices for the selection of the creative which will be used for a campaign, or for making it better, maybe embedding it together with rich media content. Then to create engagement, basically you have to present a relevant piece of content to the users in the right context. This is the contrary of forced advertising. And obviously, social media are a fantastic channel to direct video ads to the right users, provided that you have the technology which allow you to understand what are their areas of interest. So we have put a lot of investment into indexing all the content which is published on the internet, We're indexing all the content which is published on blogs, on Facebook comments, on Twitter, on media, and we are able basically to understand who is speaking about what on the internet and who is influential in all segments, from fashion to finance, going through travel. In all segments, we are able to identify the most influential internet users. And believe it or not, many of them are very happy to work with us and to distribute branded videos because they are interested in that subject. Because for their community, it will be like a gift, not like an ad. They will be happy to be the first to show the new ad of their favorite brand or their favorite product. And what do you create when you work this way? You create virality, because people who like this content will share it with their friends, Facebook friends, or in other social networks. And this is how you start with a few million users that a big brand can buy from us. We sell views. I believe you have understood it. And you end up with, I give you the example of Evian campaign. I'm sure many of you have seen the Baby and Me campaign from Evian. Who has seen it? Can you raise your hand? Okay, quite many, but still some of you haven't seen it. It's a fantastic creative, and Evian has bought from us 3 million views out of a total of 5 million views that they bought. This is like the fire starter, lighting the fire starter in the barbecue. Thanks to the targeting that we have been able to do within social networks, and thanks to the quality of the creative, they are now the most successful video ad of the year with 139 million views. The other way to create engagement is to respect the user. Not force the user to watch an ad, but give him choice. We are offering more than 20 different formats that we are distributing through our network of more than 20,000 publishers worldwide. This format is an alternative to paywalls. Some news sites are trying to charge the users. You know, it's extremely difficult unless you are the Wall Street Journal, because users don't like to pay for a content that they can find for free on the internet. But if the deal is different, is, OK, you can access to my content or my service for free, but please watch an ad that you can choose between 4 different ads which are proposed to you, and watch this ad before accessing my content, then most users will agree this is a fair deal with them. And this is a powerful way for the media to monetize their audience. So what does it give in terms of number? On the left of the chart, you see the market growth. The market this year is in the range of $5 billion, out of which 1.4 billion are in Europe and 4 million are in the US. I'm speaking about the online advertising market. This will grow to 10 million within 2 years. And we are growing faster than the market, with more than $67 million this year, up to 50 last year. I hope we'll reach 100 million next year. We are distributing hundreds of millions of views. Last year, in 2012, it was 163 million. This year, it will be more than 400 million. Last year, we distributed 1,600 campaigns. This year, it will be more in the range of 4,000 campaigns, including some global campaigns where we are launching the campaign simultaneously in up to 40 different countries for brands such as Heineken, Samsung, LG, and many others. We are all the time innovating, creating new formats in order to distribute advertising in the most relevant context. Look at this one. Our technology is able to analyze the content of a page. So we know what the page is speaking about. And we are capable of matching our video campaigns with the content of the page to present the most relevant video ad within the article. Here I am reading an article. The video opens within the text with no sound. When the user puts his mouse on the video, which many of them do, obviously, then the sound starts. If they scroll down, the video will stop. If they move up again, the video will end up. And when it's finished, they got the article as it was originally. So this is a kind of very creative format that we are offering to our publishers, including many of the biggest media brands in Europe and in the US. And obviously, this also applies to mobile, where we try to bring more creativity in mobile advertising. Mobile formats are pretty poor today. Sometimes when I look at them, I feel we are back in 2000 with, poor banners, not very creative. This is the kind of thing we do. This is a campaign for Mini. You have this tab, which is movable, because this is a tactile screen. You can move it, you can close it. If you click it, you open a rich media format where we can launch the video, as well as give more information about the product. We are distributing this format through our publisher network on their mobile web traffic, as well as within applications, thanks to our SDK. And naturally, I told you, you understand my pitch is all about engagement. We are big believers in the fact that video is the best format to create engagement from the users. So then you have to measure it. And measuring engagement is not just knowing how many people have viewed the video, even how many people have been sharing the video. It's more than that. Internet being social, when you launch a campaign, it generates a conversation. And what we believe is very important is to be able to track this conversation. This is what our tools are capable of doing, and we give to all our customers a dashboard which is a comprehensive analysis of this conversation, including how many people have been commenting the video, how many people have been writing articles about the video, was their comments positive or negative, how did the share of voice of the brand evolve thanks to the campaign. Finally, my conclusion will be to tell you that for us, video advertising is a brand new advertising experience, which is combining the power of TV with the engagement of the internet. Thank you.